One of the most common questions I get in the clinic is, how does acupuncture actually work? And I love that question because if you've never experienced it, it can seem a little mysterious. So let's break it down in a simple, practical way. First, what is acupuncture? Acupuncture is the placement of very thin, solid, single-use, sterile needles into specific points on the body to stimulate the body's natural healing response. The needles usually stay in for about 30 to 45 minutes. Most people feel deeply relaxed and many even fall asleep. Then the needles are gently removed and that's it. So how does something that simple help someone feel better? I think about it in 4 ways. 1, it helps regulate the nervous system. The first thing acupuncture does, no matter what we're treating, is help regulate the nervous system. Many of us are stuck in fight or flight mode. That stress response is helpful in emergencies, but when it stays on all the time, the body shifts into survival mode. Muscles tighten, stress hormones increase, sleep suffers, digestion slows, healing gets pushed aside. Acupuncture helps the body shift into what's often called rest and repair. When that happens, heart rate slows, muscles soften, and the body can redirect energy away from surviving and toward healing. For many people, that shift alone is powerful. 2, acupuncture supports better sleep. When we're chronically stressed, sleep is often one of the first things to suffer. But sleep is when the body does some of its most important repair work, regulating hormones, calming inflammation, restoring energy. If you're not sleeping well, it's incredibly hard to fully heal. Because acupuncture helps calm the nervous system, many people notice they fall asleep more easily, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more rested. And that improved sleep supports everything else we're working on. 3, acupuncture gives the mind and body a pause. We live in a very fast-paced, overstimulating world. Most of us don't get many true pauses during the day. Acupuncture creates space. It's quiet, it's still, there's nothing to do, nowhere to be. Many people describe it as similar to meditation, but without having to try. And that matters because healing isn't something we can force by thinking harder. The body heals best when we step out of constant mental overdrive and allow it to do its work. Sometimes healing is less about doing more and more about allowing space. 4, the specific points matter. While acupuncture creates a general relaxation response, the specific points chosen are also important. Different points have different effects. Some help regulate inflammation, some influence circulation, some help modulate pain signals, others support digestion, hormones, or immune function. Acupuncture has roots in several East Asian medical traditions, including those from China, Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. Over time, different styles and approaches have developed. In my practice, I draw from multiple traditions as well as modern research to choose the combination of points that best fits the individual in front of me. I sometimes compare it to cooking. 2 chefs can use similar ingredients but create very different meals depending on how they combine them. Acupuncture is similar. The art is in how the points are selected and layered together for you. There's one more piece that's important. A lot of conventional medicine works from the outside in. You take a medication, you apply a cream, you receive an injection. Something is introduced into the body to create change. And these tools can be incredibly helpful. I'm very grateful we have them. Acupuncture, however, works differently. Instead of adding something from the outside, it stimulates the body to use what it already has. We already produce powerful chemicals in our brains and nervous systems. endorphins that reduce pain, neurotransmitters that regulate mood, compounds that reduce inflammation, hormones that help us sleep and repair. In many ways, we have an incredibly sophisticated internal pharmacy. Acupuncture helps signal the body to release and regulate those substances more effectively. So we're not forcing the body to do something unnatural. We're helping it access its own built-in capacity to heal. And the human body is remarkably capable when given the right signals and the right environment. So when someone asks, how does acupuncture work? The short answer is it helps regulate the nervous system. It improves sleep. It gives the mind and body a space to rest. And it uses specific point combinations to guide the body back toward balance. It's not about forcing change. It's about creating the conditions where healing can happen. And sometimes that shift is exactly what someone has been needing.